This video will only cover the changes made to Kimberly. She got nerfed, but in my opinion, she is still fine, so we could say she is an honest character now. I didn't add footage of all her normals or specials because the ones not shown on this video are still the same, unless there is another patch. Also, I included a workaround to her worst nerf, and keep in mind, she still needs another patch, and you guys know what I mean. I will show it at the end. I hope you guys like the video. These are her normal buttons that were changed. Standing and crouching heavy punch, and crouching heavy kick. Here's what we had in the open beta version. Her crouching heavy punch was -6 on block, her standing heavy punch was -2 on block, and her sweep was -8 on block. Here's what we have in the release version. Her crouching heavy punch is now -2 on block, her standing heavy punch is -4 on block, and her sweep is -10 on block. We used to do standing heavy punch into her sprint and it acted like a frame trap, or we used to mix it up with sprint and cancel because it was safe, or EX sprint and cancel and she was +1 on block. Now her standing heavy punch is -4 on block, meaning you get punished for trying what I showed before, or if you try standing heavy punch then EX sprint you are -1 on block. You can still do her standing heavy punch or medium punch into her EX sprint and it will still be a frame trap. This is the workaround. Now you will have to use her crouching heavy punch instead of her standing heavy punch to do the same setups, but keep in mind that you have to be closer in order to throw your crouching heavy punch. You could still use your standing heavy punch for these setups, but you will have to add drive rush so it will give you those +4 frames so you can cancel it into her sprint, then cancel her sprint and you will be +2 on block. FYI. You can no longer do her grab setup after her standing heavy punch into sprint then cancel into grab. Now you get hit if you try to grab and your opponent is mashing, so I guess this also applies to all characters. You can no longer beat normals with regular grabs. And as you guys know, she no longer has an EX reversal, so this is not possible anymore. You will have to use her supers, parry, or just block like an honest character she is. So as you see, she still has her mix-ups, resets, and setups, but you will need to get closer if you want to apply the same pressure you used before because her crouching heavy punch doesn't have much range as her standing heavy punch. Her mid-screen setups remain the same. And this is what I believe will be patched soon because I don't think Capcom intended this to work. So yes, her unblockable still works. I think that she needed the balance as well other characters like Ken, Ryu, and Yuri, but that's another story. I will look at what has changed to all the open beta roster later, but for now the characters that I think have been impacted the most are Kimberly as number 1 and Guile in number 2, because he no longer can do the sonic boom loops, but I think he can live without the fancy combos. Thanks for supporting the channel and helping me to monetize it. I will keep bringing more content, and as always, any feedback is very well appreciated.